Hello, everybody. Welcome to the arrivals at Haneda Airport. I think a flight from New York is just coming in, and we're gonna see who comes off because these people are like celebrities in my mind. Yeah, check it out. This is the message board, the arrival board here. 6:40. It is now. What time is it in Japan? I don't. Oh, okay. 7:20. So this flight must be quite late. So I don't know if anyone is coming over here. So it's 7:20. So who would just arrive here from Istanbul? Some arrivals here. From Taipei is just arriving, and from Dallas Fort Worth is just arriving. What? That's really late. So I guess it's taking a little bit of time to get through. And then these here are not quite arriving yet. This is from Honolulu and Manila and Seoul and Hong Kong and Los Angeles and all the places around the world. This is super exciting. I kind of wanted to come. I just arrived in from a domestic flight. I took the free shuttle bus here that took forever from Terminal 2 to get here. And now I'm here just to check out to see what is the vibe like. Did it change on October 11th? Because from midnight tonight, from midnight on this day, foreign tourists could come back to Japan finally after a 2.5-year hiatus, a suspension, a blockade, and yeah, it's kind of a cool situation. So let's walk around the airport and see what we can see here, and then this is gonna be interesting. Again, like this is a live, this is a free format for those here for doing the currency exchange. Just a little bit of a note here: the exchange rate is so much in your favor right now. I think it's 146 to the dollar right now. It's crazy. Let's see what the rate is that you actually get, though. Hold on a second. So that's for the Great Britain pound and dollar. So that's what you'll get at the exchange booth. That's interesting. 143. So you're getting 3 yen less, that's pretty fair. It's still crazy good in your favor. So I can't believe that you're getting 143 yen to the dollar exchange booth that's notorious for taking massive commissions. That's craziness. All right, they got here. You still got to do social distancing. Check it out. Oh, okay, it just changed here. Uber taxis got signs telling you to take them. So the signage is all back. I don't think it ever left, though. The way that I'm going to be getting home here, you take the monorail. Oh, the monorail is this way. But I don't see anybody getting off of the flights here. Oh, here comes some people. Wow. That's interesting. Hey, where are you guys arriving from?
Huh?
Where are you coming from?
From Thailand.
Oh, okay. It's just I'm trying to figure out which flights are coming out now. Okay, thanks. So that flight's coming from Thailand. How awesome is that? That's the Bangkok flight there. Boom. Check it out. It's kind of interesting to see. So the Bangkok just got through. They arrived at 6:30. The flight actually landed at 6 o'clock, so it was early. And it's now 7:30, so it's taken about an hour to get through for some people. Maybe it's the luggage. That could be it. So let's wait around a little bit, and maybe we'll ask some people where they're coming from. But yeah, everybody's got masks on. Let's check out a message here. Strengthening the quarantine for preventing. Yeah. So there's little messages, but all of this keeps changing over. I should write a message board. Come here again and write only in Japan and see if anyone comes and says hi. I want to be the first person to welcome you to Japan. We're right in the front of the arrivals. This is the service that celebrities get when they come here. Masks have never been optional. I'm pretty sure that you have to sign a document still saying that you should probably wear a mask in crowded indoor places like the airport. But if there's nobody around, nobody can report you, I guess. Nobody's gonna report you at all, in fact. Wow, it looks like backpackers. Where do you think they're from? Let's go ask. I guess we can go and ask them. Let's go stalk people here. Sorry, which flight did you just get off of? From where? From where? I'm trying to figure out if...
JFK.
From JFK, wow. So it took a while to get through?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Welcome to Japan. Wow, so they're from JFK. So the New York, wow. This is really good information. So the New York flight arrived at 5. That is 2.5 hours ago. Oh my gosh. So I guess it just depends. It's taking a long time to get through the procedures. But apparently, it's supposed to be a lot more streamlined, but it's still taking... Let's see when did that New York flight arrive? Let's take a look here. Wow, that New York flight arrived at 4:40. And you can see it's now 7:30 and arrived at 4:40, so almost a little bit less than 3 hours. That's crazy. So it's taking some time for people to get out, depending on the flight, I guess, and the procedure. But they could have also... I'm not going to ask people's vaccination status. That's just rude. But it could also depend on your status and the documentations that you have too. So I wonder. Here comes a couple of people coming out of the airport now. Yeah, a lot of them look like I don't know. I live in Japan, non-Japanese, I guess. Let's go over here and have a little talk. It's interesting. Here comes a couple of other people just exited. They look like backpackers. Sorry, did you just come from New York?
No, we come from Taiwan.
From where?
Taiwan?
Oh, Thailand. Okay, the
No,
Bangkok
Taiwan.
flight. All right, Taiwan. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. So they're going to Taiwan. So let's come over here on the side. That's interesting. So I'm gonna come over here. So the flights, it seems like it's taking a lot of time for people to get out, like about 2 hours. So you can see Taiwan came out, Thailand came out, and New York just came out. I guess it really depends on your vaccination status, how long you're going to be taking to come out of there. So, turn around here. Hey, Guide CG, thank you. Hi, John. It depends on quite a lot of factors. Exactly. That's really interesting. Hello from Thailand. My brother will go to Japan tomorrow, and me and my family go in December. Boy, you know what? If you're from Thailand, they could be on this flight if this was 24 hours later, maybe. That's super interesting. That's super interesting. Sorry, the camera. I got all this other luggage to wheel around, so it's kind of hard to balance all this. Let's go over to the other side here. So the tourist information is open, and that's interesting. But the good thing is that people are all wearing masks, and that's pretty respectful. I shouldn't be surprised. Everybody entering comes out wearing masks. Again, you shouldn't be so surprised at that. One of the criteria is that you do have a cell phone. You do have a smartphone, sorry. And when you do come out, here's some of the options. There's a Anyphone Japan, a mobile center. I've never heard of these particular companies. There's the big 4 Rakuten's a player now in the market here. But I guess I can't. Oh, I could sit here. Oh, kind of sit down a little bit here. But it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to see all of the people that are coming into Japan. They look exhausted. They look, there's nobody around. They look super tired. They look really exhausted. And yeah, there's so many factors into this. My advice to you, if you are coming to Japan, just download that My SOS app and just make sure all your documentation is done. And don't ask people's vaccination status. We're kind of beyond that, but in Japan, it's still kind of a big deal to have at least 3 shots, and it will get you through the airport. But apparently, it doesn't matter anymore. So. Here in the Philippines, masks still required. We're indoors. Rates in Lelo. Thank you. Catch the creep with camera and report him to the police. Hey! I see that acrylic. I'm wearing a mask. You can't find me now. Yeah, in general, I think that the process is a little bit better than when we first arrived in June. It was really hard, but recently it's starting to get this opened up today, so I'm guessing that over the course of the next couple of days, this policy, we're gonna see if it's successful or not, right? I'm kind of excited. It's just I thought that there would be more people here. Who also thinks that you thought there were going to be more people here? I thought there'd be more people here. I guess I was wrong. It maybe it's just starting. I don't know. Let's walk back here. I'm actually gonna just go to the monorail. It's not as exciting as I thought. Oh, those tags said JFK. All right, let's go to the monorail. I'm so exhausted. I just thought this was gonna be crowded, like it was like going to a concert or something. For those joining us, this is the arrival at Haneda International Terminal. Here's the criteria. They ask you to temperature, wear a mask. So everywhere's been taking my temperature as well. Before I enter, they do a check. 37.5 degrees Celsius is the point where you have a fever that they won't allow you into places if you have a 37.5 degrees centigrade temperature. So you might want to keep that in mind if you're American, because you're using Fahrenheit. Yeah. So please wear a mask inside the airport facilities is actually written there. Please frequently use hand sanitizers. Please keep a distance. Use operations like self-check machines and leave space between yourself and other passengers. In the elevator, they're asking you to keep some space on the escalators and elevators. That's really hard to do, but just basic precautions. Nothing has really changed that much. So the flights coming in, Taiwan from Taipei came in around the same time as the New York flight. So we've met somebody from Taiwan, a couple people from New York that just came out, and then from Thailand, which is they were out a little bit faster from Thailand. And Istanbul, I haven't seen anybody coming out from there. I'm looking at the luggage tags as well. People are just tired. Yeah, I feel like I don't want to bother them. And at the same time, I want to give them a high five and say, welcome to Japan. But they should have an official greeter, I think, at the airport. Like an official, you made it, you survived the process, but that's not the case. All right, when you do come out of the arrivals, there is a tourist information center right to the right here. If you go to the right side, stay to the right, you get KQ, which is the train will take you to Shinagawa, and then eventually it turns into the Asakusa line, which is Toei. But we're going to go to the left. I want to take the monorail today because I don't know why. I think the monorail just feels like it'll be less crowded today. I don't actually need a ticket. I just have to get my Pasmo out. Oh, here it is. Sugoka. I think I have to charge.
ご希望のボタンを押してください。
Yeah, I'm glad that I had to charge it. I only have 328 yen on my card. So let's put in here. Let's put in
他の項目を
5,000.
ご希望の方は、その項目を押してください。 チャージが完了しました。お取り忘れにご注意ください。お取り忘れ
I didn't even count the money. I know it's all there. Alright. So my Sugoka card is charged. This is interesting. Here, check it out. A welcome Suica. I don't think I can get that. Hold on a second. The card expiration date is 28 days from the issue. Remaining balance cannot be refunded. This card cannot be reissued. Alright, decline.
Cancel.
That's interesting. Go towards number 2, Hamamatsucho. Yeehaw! I feel like I just arrived in Japan. Wow, I just arrived in Japan! I just arrived in Japan! I feel like, I sort of does. I'm coming to the city by the international terminal. Alright, I think the train is I just missed it! Ow! Hey, that's my monorail! Hey! Stinking monorail. When's the next one? I should have taken the KQ now. Okay, it's in like 7 minutes. That's alright. You guys gonna hang out with me for 7 minutes as I wait? We'll sit in the front. Maybe we get a view. That train's mostly empty. So it doesn't seem like... So my final prognosis is, my expectation was that the entire Haneda air arrivals would be like a party zone. There would be a lot more people. I thought it'd be crowded with foreigners, like first timers and shorts and stuff. I thought that there'd be more backpackers. I was wrong. It's kind of normal. People look tired. Here's the reality. All right, I thought that there'd be party. Reality, people are just really tired and they just want to get to their hotel and shower. They look like that. Like I saw some people's faces, they really look like they just wanted to get the heck out of there and they wanted to leave the airport. I can understand that. That makes sense, right? Makes sense. Any last questions? If you do, ask me now because I'm about to go. Will the plane ticket prices go up during the holidays? I don't know. It depends. Supply, demand, and the cost of airline fuel, which I'm guessing probably yes. I probably will go up. With gas going up, I bet you, so will the price of the airline tickets. If you get it early, you might lock it in, but then again, I'm not going to tell you to do that because it could be cheaper due to more flights opening up. But I just know that not all the airlines have opened up the old routes. They're trying to find ways to hedge their bets, I guess, because the flights are not going completely full. A lot of them were doing those routes just to do mail and business travelers. Prices are already up according to Calvin, so thank you for that. When is the best time for lower flight? I don't know. February seems to be the cheapest because it's the low season, so skiers will rejoice to that. The days are shorter. When are you flying next and to where? I might be going back to Kyushu. I'm definitely going to Kochi in December. So there's a flight there, but I'm gonna be editing for the next while. I'm gonna be editing, and tomorrow Leo and I have a day while Kanai goes to work. So Leo and I will get reacquainted. By the way, Kanai told me today, and viewers of the show will like this. Leo was talking to a pigeon today, and I had a moment of pride. He was at a sandbox. A pigeon came close, and he was talking and pointing to the pigeon to do something. I don't know what he was saying, but take pride in that. It's nice. He talked to the pigeons. Another tidbit of information for regular viewers of the show. American Express finally said after 1 year, the insurance company said that they will refund the total of the stolen phone because we have a police record and everything. And we had proof, so they will refund the entire number. That still doesn't let Apple off the hook because they're negligent in many ways. But I'm just glad that having an Amex Gold card might mean something because we were originally told that they would only give us 10,000 yen or 8%. Now they're going to cover it. But I'll believe it when I see it. So that's a little bit of good news. Mostly empty. Maybe it's a time of day. I don't know. Is today a holiday? I can't remember. Was yesterday a holiday? Monday was a holiday in Tokyo. I've been away in Kyushu for so long, I just don't remember. I've got a 12 Pro. I ordered the 13 Pro. It never came, and I don't have a 14 Pro because you can't get them. I'm not gonna have them delivered to my house and make the same mistake. Apple does not let you choose the type of way, the way you can get it shipped. All right, I'm gonna be quiet now out of respect for protocol, but I'll let you ride for a couple of minutes. So thanks so much, guys, and enjoy the ride for the next few minutes or so. Bye-bye, International Terminal. Wow. Welcome to Tokyo. After my long flight from Kagoshima, it feels like I've just arrived to another country, the big city. Wow, there's the city out there. Thanks, Jody. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and I'll be back with another update tomorrow. as I edit like crazy to finish a lot of work. Mata ne.